that you're moving so differently. Now this is all I want. So if you make a move, I promise I'll be there too. Ooh, give me time and place.
So what's up guys? It's me, Aaron Rutaputian. So me and my classmates, we're gonna talk about the folk dances in our mock. So Shanel, what will be those folk dances that we're gonna talk about?
The traditional dances are pinyahan, pansatan, lahota or makana, sakada or makana, campo de humay, karanza or makana, tartanilla.
So guys, first we're gonna talk about the folk dance pinyahan. And we went to Ormoc City High School, and since we had the opportunity to interview a teacher there, so we pursued, and so here's the video.
So good afternoon, sir. What is the folk dance of your research?
The pinyahan.
The Pinyan, sir. Okay, so what is the history behind this dance?
Since our mock is known as Pink Pineapple, so the DepEd want to create a folk dance as identity for Ormoc City during the Escaparte Uno, or the first Escaparte. That's why we actually conceptualize the steps for that particular folk dance. For that specific folk dance that we actually need to compete for the Escaparte Uno.
So when and where did it create?
It was created by NOC Nichos dancers here in City High, and then researched by NOC Nichos teachers also, together with the senior high school teachers.
So is this dancer still continuous today?
Yeah, we just our last performance was during the National World Teachers Day. We presented our the steps of these particular folk dance.
Oh, so how did it evolve?
In what? Only it evolved in the steps actually flow with the planting, fertilizing, and harvesting. What's actually observed when we plant pineapple. So the steps that we prepared or we actually conceptualized was the correct flow of planting pineapple after the harvesting, and after that if we need to by selling, that's the flow of the in which we realized that our Bacanons are known to be known for our pineapple. That's why the flow, the steps should be related to the process that the farmers do during the pineapple planting.
Thank you.
So thank you, sir, for
Welcome.
And
Another one.
the other folk dance is what we called Campo de Humay. So here's our classmate Justin Peñaverde recording her voice on what is the background in this folk dance Campo de Humay. So let's hear her out.
Rice is a staple food of every household in the Philippines. It's a golden grain that gives not just nourishment to the body, but also a source of income of every farmer. Farmers toil under the heat of the sun, tilling the soil, making it ready for planting, hoping for a good weather and pest-free crop. He waits endlessly for the golden grain to appear. With a cheerful heart, the farmer is ready to harvest his crop. Campo de Humay is a dance that depicts the different steps in rice growing as practiced in different farms from Leyte, especially in Ormoc. Although there are different ways of doing the work, we have a common traditional way in planting, harvesting, threshing, airing, pounding, and winnowing.
Another one.
So the next folk dance that we will talk about is pansatan. So we have here CJ or Christian Doyon. So CJ, would you care about to explain the folk dance pansatan?
Pansatan comes from pansat, a local term for a shrimp. Shrimps are among the abundant sea products of Ormoc, a city that abounds with water. The male dancers portray the fisherman's role in the middle part of the dance. The graceful execution of the arms mimics the fisherman's movement in catching shrimps, holding nets while the female dances jump to the lively tune. Dancers wave both arms up and down, hop at the same time. These movements resemble shrimps jumping in the water. The dancers wear orange color barot saya. This color is the color of shrimps when cooked. It also signifies the liveliness of Ormocanan fishermen and the bounty of harvest in the city.
What a wonderful explanation by CJ. Let's give him a clap, guys. Folk Dance Review, posted by... So let's just jump into it. Are you bored? Me too. Anyways, the next vid is Lahota or Mokana. And this time, Jomari Dihon will explain the Lahota or Mokana.
Ormocanon initiated folk dance profiting the Castilian influence of the middle-class families governing the city. The dance typically depicts the affluence of Ormocanan's trade and industries, are living proof evidence of Puente de la Arena, an old stone bridge that people used to cross to get to the shore at Candalong. To trade with people from other places, this become the gateway for Ormoc City. The term Jota is derived from Latin, which means to jump, describing the lively bouncy movement of the dance.
Let me just add additional information about the Lahota or Mokana. As the dance progresses, one would be able to understand the way of life of Ormocanans with a well-developed yet intact culture. This is manifested with dancers wearing elegant Castilian-inspired costume, accompanied by music originally arranged to match the movement. Indeed, Lahota or Mokana is a folk dance leaving spectators a feel of Ormoc City's culture, comfort, and class. So the next folk dance is Sakada or Mokana. So the next person who will discuss Sakada or Mokana is Juan Wilfredo Acevedo. So Juan, would you also care to explain Sakada or Mokana?
Sakada or Mokana is a folk dance made originally from Ormoc City. It is inspired from the sugarcane planters, which is abundant in some of the barangays. It depicts in the bayanihan and diligent work of Sakada or these sugarcane planters, locally called as Hurnao. It is in 3/4 time signature, demonstrating some of the movements on actual planting and harvesting.
So thank you Juan for your explanation about the Lahota or Mokana. So the next thing is the folk dance Tartanelia. Tartanelia, a Cebuano term for a horse drawn carriage that was brought about by the Spanish conquest in the Philippines. This is also known as Calesa in Filipino. Tartanelia is a mode of transportation in Ormoc City during the Spanish period. This dance is performed by men as kutsero and women as pasahero. The pasahero will bring with her a fan while waiting for the Tartanelia to pass on the street so that she can ride on it. To show how lovely is the dancer will do a galloping and mimicking the movement of the horse. And the last folk dance that we would like to talk about is the Karanza or Mokana. Karanza is an Ormocan street slang associated with the redemption of a rhythmical kind of movement, usually accentuated with exaggeration, a manifestation of great candor of expression and gaiety. Thus, the term karanza, a potpourri of localized folk dance, came to its being, as this best described the collective expression of our authentic identity that made us distinct from other Filipinos.
Most of our explanations came from this book. We got it from DepEd in the Ormoc City High School.
And that's all for today, guys. See you next time.